So in this video we're going to be setting up a lab environment using VirtualBox and Vagrant. Now obviously our lab environments will be using a distribution of CentOS or Ubuntu. Anyone can build a similar lab environment using distro of their choice. Our labs are compatible with Linux, Mac and Windows, and generally speaking any modern PC or laptop is capable of running this virtual environment. So first thing we need to do is we need to install VirtualBox. I've already got a link open over here. I'm on Linux and I've already got it installed. However, if you go to the downloads page for VirtualBox, you'll be able to find you can download for Windows, OS X or Linux. And then once VirtualBox is installed, you're going to need to download Vagrant, which will allow you to automate the installations of distros and also remote access. It's basically provisioning for VirtualBox, and it's really simple. So what you want to do is you want to just download one of these, Windows, Debian, Linux, whatever distribution you're on, and then once you've downloaded it and it's installed, we'll talk about boxes, which is essentially their repos with pre-configured virtual machines. So I'm going to go to a command line and I'm going to Vagrant up. Now as you can see, a Vagrant environment or target machine is required to run this command. So we need to actually initialize it. So that's one of the first steps, right? So I don't want to do it in that directory, I want to do it in another directory. So if I just go ls, I'm going to make a new directory. Actually I'll go into Vagrant, then I'll remove this Vagrant file, and then I'll do Vagrant up again. In fact, I'll do Vagrant initialize, Vagrant init. Now you want to choose the box, right? So let's say you can choose, let's choose CentOS 7, right? So I've got that an example there already, CentOS 7. And over here you can see, just click on a box here. You can see the commands already here. So instead of downloading a CentOS image and then configuring a VM and then installing it, you can just have it already built and then just distribute it between people. And it's gonna be a lot easier in the future when we're doing other things. So Vagrant init CentOS 7. So a Vagrant file has been placed, right? You can even cat it. You've got various configurations in there, but it will give us, for instance, 1 gig of memory by default, which you can configure. It will put us on a private network, and we can SH into that network because there's port forwarding. So these are some parameters that you can look up in the documentation. We may go through them in future videos, but we're just using VirtualBox and Vagrant to basically just play around with Linux in a safe environment. We don't want to deal with configuration, we want to deal with Linux. That's the whole point of these courses. So we go to Vagrant up, and you can see the details here. 22, I guess. So it will automatically port forward, so we don't have to port forward at all. That will be linked to the loopback address on here. Good thing about this stuff is that you can restart services and you won't be disconnected. Username, Vagrant, and your default authentication method's private key. You can create a user once you get into the machine, right? And then obviously it shares folders as well. VirtualBox has a feature where you can share your folders, so it does it by default. So now if we go to the handbook, Vagrant SSH, we're in localhost, right? So IP address on a private network. We're using NAT to get in. If I open up VirtualBox, you can see that I've got my machine here. Right. Go to settings. Everything is there. You can configure it once the machine is shut down. So we've got a machine. Now some advanced topics may require us to have multiple machines. We're going through clustering and stuff like that. But for simple topics, you know, firewall rules, system, CTL, system D, SE Linux, we can actually do it with a single VM. We won't need multiple VMs. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Vagrant halt, so command to shut it down. There is a command reference on the website as well. Sorry, so you're going to have to exit because we're SSH into the machine. So exit, it's going to log out for us. The machine is still running, so we'll do a vagrant halt, and the machine is going to shut down. And as we can see, the machine has gone. Alright, that's it for this video. Just wanted to give you a quick heads up. I'll put the link for the handbook in the description, and see you for future videos. Bye.